Hello everyone, welcome back to the SPSS series. And in this video, we'll be putting our data into SPSS for analysis. So in the previous video, I mentioned coding and I just wanted to clarify more on what I meant by coding responses. So this is a typical example of a questionnaire that was used for that particular data set. So you can see that responses are coded. For example, yes is 1, no is 2, and 3 is I don't know. So in your Excel sheet, you will not record the yes, you record the code itself. And my piece of advice would be you might want to make an extra sheet that has meanings for your responses, just in case you forget. For example, you forget what one meant, you can quickly go back to your second sheet and clarify what it means. So it will be very helpful for you to have an extra sheet as you are beginning your data analysis just for that purpose. So this is the page that you see right after the software is installed successfully. You can either create a new dataset or you can either upload a new dataset. So once you are here, you simply click on new dataset and open. In this case, we already have an Excel sheet, but if you decide to use SPSS directly to enter your information, you simply enter your variables in these columns and your participant IDs in these rows. So since we already had an Excel version, you simply go to File, set up a range, you can rename your worksheet and upload once everything is set according to what you want. So in this case, you can click on percentage of values that determine data type, ignore hidden rows and columns. That's if you would like to ignore certain columns, but in this case, we have no hidden columns, so you can uncheck. And then once you are satisfied with the settings, you simply proceed with OK. So this is what your information will look like. In the first column, you have your participant ID, and in the following columns, you have your other variables. So in order for you to proceed with analysis of data, first you need to define your variables. In this case, you have something called a scale. So a scale is simply what will determine the type of data is in that particular column. In this column, for instance, the measure is a scale, the type of data is numeric, and the name of the column is ID. When you're using SPSS, like mentioned in the previous videos, your responses must be coded, so you do not have to type in words, you simply use numbers. So that's it for this video, and in the next videos we'll be conducting an actual data analysis. So at the end of each video, ensure that you try everything that you have seen so you can internalize the concepts and everything that you have learned so far.